Welcome to Titans of CNC, building block 2M, setup 2 to remove the carrier on the bottom of the part. We're going to start with a new setup. We're going to spin our part around so the bottom is facing up. We need to reorient our Z by clicking on the tip. The Z should now be pointing up, X to the right, Y back to follow our right hand rule. Our origin is going to be based off of the model box point, and we want this right back bottom box point. Notice it's not on the part and it's not on the corner of our stock. It is basically an extension of this Y plane and X plane right there at the bottom. The bottom is going to give us a consistent surface to probe off of. It's actually going to be the top of the parallel. We don't want to probe off our stock because that might provide some inconsistencies with different stock sizes. Our stock tab is going to be fixed size box. X width is 5.1, Y is 2, Z is going to be 1 inch minus 0.03 because we faced off 30 thousandths, and it's going to be offset from the bottom, offset 0 inches. That will push our model all the way down to the bottom of our stock, because remember, all our stock is up here on the top. We do show stock here and on the side, but we're just going to ignore that because we know that that is not there. Under the Post-Process tab, this is going to be 2002, Program Comment 2MS2 for Setup 2, Initials, and the Work Coordinate Offset number is going to be 2 because we'll be utilizing G55 for the second setup. Click OK. To remove the carrier, we're going to do a facing operation. We can take our facing operation from setup 1, right click, copy, right click, paste, and we can also take our chamfer operation, copy, and paste. Notice this bubble means that this is our active setup file. Right click, edit. We're not going to be facing there, you're going to be facing on the top. We're going to turn coolant on to flood, removing a lot of material. It's going to go a little bit slower because we're going to go a little bit deeper, so that's going to be 60 inches a minute for our cutting feed rate. Still same RPM, lead in, leads out are fine. Still tool number 1, the face shell mill. Geometry should look like that. Nothing to really select. Heights, those are fine. Passes. Main thing on this is we want to do multiple depths. We're going to go down in increments of 60 thousandths, 0.06, and we're going to have a finished depth that's going to be 60 inches a minute at a depth of 30 thousandths. Linking, everything is fine. Click OK. And you should have a multi-layered facing operation. We cannot remove all the stock in one pass. We could remove a deeper amount if we go slower, but we're going to keep it at 60 thousandths depth of cut, 60 inches a minute. The chamfer operation, simply just need to edit it. Same feeds and speeds. Geometry, we need to deselect the previous geometry and select this outside edge, arrow on the outside, and everything should be fine. To simulate, pacing operation, and then our edge break chamfer of 10 thousandths. Close. If we simulate the entire setup, turn off the model visibility, turn on the stock, change my, I'm just going to get rid of the toolpath. Face, 3D adaptive, finishing. And then here's setup 2. The feed rate and depth of cut is also determined by the work holding. We're going to be in the hard jaws on parallels, so we can hold it pretty aggressively. And that is Titan 2M setup 2. Now I just need to make sure your tool numbers are correct, tool 1 and tool 9 for the standard mini mill. Right click. We can check out our machining time. Looks like we're at 1:29 seconds. And post process under the Haas pre-next generation control with G187 to no because it's not used during this operation. Post. Save it on your flash drive. And looking at our G code, we're going to use tool 1, tool 9. We'll be referencing G55, shell mill 3500 RPM, feeding at 60 inches a minute. Notice this only has about 85 lines of code, relatively simple. Thank you for watching.